Picture this. It's Sunday night. The weekend has flown by in the blink of an eye, and now you're left staring at the clock, dreading the week ahead. You're staring at a mountain of laundry. It's not just a pile of clothes, it's a symbol of everything you haven't done yet. The week ahead looks like a horror movie marathon, but instead of scary clowns, it's deadlines and meetings. We've all been there. The calendar is filled with red marks, each one representing a task that demands your attention. That feeling of, I just can't even. It's overwhelming, and it feels like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's tempting, right, to just crawl under the covers and become one with the couch. To hide away from all the responsibilities and just take a break from it all. Quitting seems like the easiest option. The thought of just giving up and walking away crosses your mind more often than you'd like to admit. Like hitting the snooze button on life, just a few more minutes of peace, a little more time to avoid facing the challenges ahead. But trust me, you're stronger than you think. Deep down, you have a reservoir of strength and resilience that you might not even be aware of. Remember that time you finished that puzzle with 1,000 pieces? It seemed impossible at first, but you stuck with it piece by piece until it was complete. Or binge-watched an entire season of your favorite show in one sitting. You had the focus and determination to see it through to the end. You have the power to push through. Just like you did in those moments, you can channel that same energy and perseverance into tackling your current challenges. This isn't about becoming some superhuman productivity machine. It's about recognizing your own capabilities and finding a balance that works for you. It's about finding ways to keep going, even when every fiber of your being is screaming for a nap. It's about small victories and incremental progress. So, let's talk about motivation, shall we? Let's explore the ways you can reignite that spark and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Motivation is like that friend who always has your back. The one who shows up with pizza and wine when you're feeling down. It's the driving force that helps you achieve your goals, even when you'd rather be wearing pajamas and watching cat videos. Now, motivation can be a fickle beast. Some days it's there cheering you on like a crazed fan at a sporting event. Other days it's vanished into thin air, probably off napping with your willpower. The good news, you can train your motivation muscle. Think of it like going to the gym, but instead of lifting weights, you're lifting your spirits. It takes practice, consistency, and maybe a few motivational posters with kittens hanging on by a thread. But once you master it, there's no stopping you. We all have dreams, big, audacious dreams that would make Beyoncé proud. But sometimes those dreams can feel as far away as a unicorn riding a rocket ship to Mars. That's where achievable goals come in. Instead of trying to climb Mount Everest in flip-flops, unless that's your thing, then power to you. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Think of it like a delicious cake. You wouldn't try to eat it all in one go, would you? Don't answer that. Start with something small, something you know you can achieve. Once you've conquered that, move on to the next mini-goal. Celebrate your victories no matter how small, because every step forward, no matter how tiny, is still a step in the right direction. Here's a secret. Taking breaks isn't lazy, it's strategic. It's like hitting the refresh button on your brain. Imagine trying to watch a movie on a laptop with a dying battery. You wouldn't, would you? Okay, maybe you would, but the suspense would kill you. Your brain needs breaks just like your phone needs charging. Step away from the screen, go for a walk, listen to music, or just stare blankly into space for a while. It's okay, we all do it. When you come back to your task, you'll be recharged and ready to tackle it with the energy of 1,000 suns, or at least the energy of someone who got a decent night's sleep. Laughter is the best motivator, after coffee maybe. Remember what I said about motivation being like that friend who shows up with pizza and wine? Well, laughter is like the sprinkles on top of that pizza. Or maybe the funny memes you send each other while sharing the wine. Never underestimate the power of a good laugh. Watch a funny movie, listen to a comedy podcast, or call up that friend who always makes you chuckle. Laughter is like a mental massage. It releases tension, improves your mood, and makes everything seem a little bit brighter. Plus, when you're laughing, it's harder to focus on the negative. It's like trying to juggle while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. It's nearly impossible to be stressed when you're too busy laughing. Epic comebacks, they did it and so can you. Let's be honest, we all love a good comeback story. There's something incredibly captivating about watching someone rise from the ashes, defy the odds, and achieve greatness. It's a narrative that resonates deeply within us, stirring our emotions and inspiring us to believe in our own potential. It's like watching a movie where the underdog wins against all odds. The thrill of seeing someone who was counted out, dismissed, and underestimated come out on top is unparalleled. It reminds us that no matter how tough things get, there's always a chance for a turnaround. And guess what? Your life is a movie and you're the star. Every challenge you face, every setback you encounter is just a plot twist in your epic story. You have the power to rewrite the script and steer your narrative towards a triumphant ending. Okay, maybe not a movie, more like a low-budget sitcom, but you get the point. Even in the most mundane moments, there's potential for greatness. It's about finding humor in the struggles and joy in the small victories. Think about J.K. Rowling, rejected by 12 publishers before finding success with Harry Potter. Her story is a testament to perseverance and belief in one's vision. Despite the rejections, she kept pushing forward, and the world is richer for it. Or Steve Jobs, fired from his own company before returning to make Apple the tech giant it is today. His journey is a powerful reminder that sometimes setbacks are just setups for an even greater comeback. These are just a few examples of people who faced setbacks, dusted themselves off, and came back stronger than ever. Their stories are not just tales of success, but of resilience, determination, and unwavering belief in their dreams. Their stories remind us that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone. Each failure is a lesson, a building block that brings us closer to our goals. It's about learning, growing, and becoming better with each attempt. So the next time you feel like throwing in the towel, remember that even the most successful people have been there. They faced moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, but they chose to keep going. They chose to believe in their potential and their dreams. They didn't give up, and neither should you. Your comeback story is waiting to be written. Embrace the challenges, learn from the failures, and keep pushing forward. Because just like them, you have the power to turn your setbacks into your greatest triumphs. Your cheering squad. Finding support when you need it most. Remember that friend who motivates you, the one who always knows how to lift your spirits no matter how tough things get, the one with the pizza and wine? Those moments of laughter and connection are more than just fun times. They are essential for your well-being. Well, sometimes you need a whole team of cheerleaders to keep you going. Imagine having a group of people who are always there to support you, no matter what. Your own personal pep rally, complete with pom-poms and motivational chants. It's like having a safety net that catches you when you fall and propels you back up. Okay, maybe not the pom-poms, but you get the idea. The point is, having a strong support system can make all the difference in your journey. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who lift you up and encourage you to chase your dreams. These are the people who will remind you of your strengths when you forget them. Talk to a friend, family member, mentor, or therapist. These conversations can provide clarity and help you see things from a different perspective. Sharing your goals and challenges with someone you trust can make all the difference. It can turn a daunting task into a manageable one. Plus, they can offer a fresh perspective, provide helpful advice, and remind you of how awesome you are. Sometimes all it takes is a few encouraging words to reignite your passion, because sometimes all you need is someone to believe in you until you believe in yourself again. So don't hesitate to reach out and build your cheering squad. They are your secret weapon in achieving greatness. You got this, a reminder to the future. You imagine yourself a year from now. You've achieved your goals, you're rocking that victory dance, and life is generally amazing. What advice would you give to your present self? Write it down. Seriously, grab a pen and paper or open up a new document on your phone and write a letter to your future self. Tell yourself how proud you are for not giving up, for pushing through the tough times, and for coming out on top. This letter will be your personal cheerleader, your pocket-sized pep talk, ready to give you a boost whenever you need it. Because sometimes all you need is a little reminder from your future self, who already knows how awesome you are and what you're capable of achieving. Now go forth and conquer, or at least start that project. So there you have it, a crash course in staying motivated. We've covered everything from setting achievable goals to the importance of laughter and snacks. Never forget the snacks. Remember, motivation is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So, the next time you feel like giving up, don't. Channel your inner superhero, put on your game face, and tackle your challenges head on. You got this, I believe in you. And if all else fails, there's always pizza and wine. Now go forth and conquer, or at least start that project you've been putting off.